Okay. What's going on? What's going on? It looks like something freaked out over there. Did it freak out? Sometimes things freak out. Anyway, this ought to be a short one. This ought to be a short one. A while back, what I did was I did a live stream or something like that, where I took the DJI drone, the Mini, and I did a propeller change out, or some of the propellers were a bit banged up, so I just changed them out. And I'm going to try to do the same thing for the Hubsan Mini Xeno, which is also a very good drone. Now, as far as the specs and all that stuff, the two are pretty comparable. But this one, the reason why this one was a good buy is that it's got some really good tracking features on it, which DJI decided not to put in theirs. And I was kind of disappointed back then because DJI was setting up some features for the DJI Mini to be able to do something that has like live streams integrated into it. And I think it works only in the house. If ever I go out in the field and I try to do live streaming, it just does not work. I don't know if it's the iPhone's fault, but it's probably not, because at home using Wi-Fi it's fine. So I don't really know what's going on with that. Anyhow, these come with the kit, so if you buy the drone, it'll have all these. And it's interesting how they have letters on top, but also comes with the screwdrivers. This one here, the screwdriver, and the screws that you need to install it. So just in case you lose yours, there's spares in the kit, which is really nice. It's a feature that also DJI offers. I think DJI offers more blades in their package if you get the combo. So in some ways you win with DJI, in other ways you win with Hubsan. There's always going to be some positives and negatives with everything that you do. So let's get this done. So first off, it's quite obvious to see that on one side, I don't know if it's obvious to see or not. Let's see. You've got B's on this side. There's A's on this side. And let's see if that can be visible here on the iPhone 13 with the autofocus issues that it's got. I'm glad that they fixed it in the iPhone 14. iPhone 14 has much better autofocus. I think they spent a lot of time fixing the autofocus issues, but I wish that those had been maybe software issues and not hardware issues, because I'm stuck with the 13. Just my luck, right? Just my luck. Anyhow, so we have just enough to fix the blades. I will tell you this, even though these are pretty banged up, because somebody told me in a different video that trees tend to be having the D factor. We won't explain what that is. But anyway, that's pretty banged up, and trees could do that to your drone propellers, as well as cement. Cement is another one of those things that tends to have the D factor for you. Anyway, B, let me find B. I'm going to try to just use the screwdriver. And wow, it looks like they were screwed in pretty tightly. I hope I don't strip the screws. No, they're okay. I had to go dig in real deep to get this unscrewed. Take that as you will, whether that's a positive or a negative. I do not believe that it would have just popped out in flight, so that is going to be a positive there. Struggling to get this out, but I got it. So this is the B. And of course, I will have to get the B of the new set to replace it. And this being B and B, as in bed and breakfast. We'll just change that out. The screw it came with is fine, so we'll just, since we haven't lost it, we'll just take it and put it in. But I just wanted to add a quick comment, because Captain Drone recently has a video regarding this same drone and some very, very cool propellers that are going to be even quieter than the ones that you guys get in the box from Hubsan. So that is definitely something that I'm looking into possibly getting in the future. Since this is my last set of propellers, so should anything happen to these, I plan on getting those as a replacement. Because why not? I mean, if you can make your drone quieter and annoy less neighbors and stuff, why not, right? This, to be honest, is super quiet already. And so that's just me wanting to go the extra mile at some point when I wreck these propellers and get those. As far as the brand goes and all that stuff, you guys can go check out Captain Drone's video. I don't want to take away viewership from that. So you guys can find out what that's all about. Well, you guys knew, if at least you know about it, and you can go check it out on his channel. I'm going to put the second B on here, and I'm hoping that that is correct, because otherwise we will not have a very good flight, and we will have this thing do the famous chicken dance, and then it will be destroyed, which would be a very sad thing, since I really like this drone. I love this one, and I also love the DJI Mini. The DJI Mini 2. That's the one that I've been flying for a lot of years now, and I'm very comfortable with it. So although I do a lot of snark on the channel where I make fun of some of the latest and greatest products of DJI, I am not a DJI hater, and it's important to know that. It is important to know that when you watch the videos that I post, because they're always there. Just take them with a grain of salt. Take them with a grain of salt. I'm not out here to get anybody. I will make some videos, and some companies will be upset with me, and some companies will be very happy with me, because it depends on the experience that I get. But I am not a hater of DJI. Anyway, so here we are with the Hubsan, and we've changed out the propellers on one of the motors, and remember that there are 2 per motor. On other kinds of vehicles, there'll just be 1, and it might still be like a bi-blade thing, but in that case we're going to go change it out with A and A. But in that case, they will be stuck in position, and it'll be different, because in those cases I don't think those drones are as foldable. In many cases, when the blades are intertwined or interconnected in some way, those tend to be on drones where you can basically pop the propellers on and off. I think the one that I had was a Femi, and I gave that out to my my good friend Steve, and we'll see what he can come up with. He may be making some fun modifications on that at some point. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. That would be pretty cool to see what he can do. I wonder at some point if we'll be able to create or modify another one of these drones and put some cool thing in there that might be useful, such as side sensors as a project. We'll see. And yeah, I'm going to finish this off real quick. There is one last blade to change, and that'll be it for today, because I've got a bunch of other projects that I'm working on. And again, as a one-man band, limited time to get all these things done. But anyway, as you can see, this is a very, very simple process. The hardest part is dealing with the minuscule miniature screws, which are obviously designed for not big, manly, fat fingers like what I have. So, almost done here. And we will end the live in a second. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. It has been a pleasure. And we will do the test on this thing as soon as possible to make sure that it actually flies. So I don't want to give you guys bad information there we go. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all very soon in the next one. Hope this video is helpful.